Welcome to the box factory. This is the common area that you walk into when you come into the complex. The box factory is a live-work artist community composed of 3 buildings. This is the annex building, which is on the right side as you walk in. The main building on the left side as you walk in, and then down a corridor to the left is the work studio area, where there are 8 working studios that you cannot live in that are part of the community as well. So I'm going to take you on a quick little tour here. Let's start with the mailboxes. Excuse me. So there are 2 stairways that go up into this building, and we're in the main building, and we're unit M203. Here is the mailboxes. I believe that the delivery people must have some sort of a code that they can come in and bring boxes, because I see them deliver boxes in there. And the annex building has a couple of units in it as well. I sold this unit to my client 18 years ago, or I should say my clients, husband and wife, both designers, and they have really enjoyed living here. This has been a great spot for them, and very interestingly, the units were completely raw when they bought, so that the artists could create their own spaces the way they wanted them, and that's what appealed to my clients. So now we're heading back into the 3rd building, which is where the work studios are. Sorry, some of the residents walking by, get some local color. And this is where the work studios are. This is the main entry into the garage, and in the parking area, it's not a garage, it's actually open parking. And you get a sense for that as you look here. And then I'll take you back into the back too. So there is a parking place that's associated with M203. And there is no extra storage other than what's in the unit. But what is in the unit is very ample. Okay, and then there's some more parking back there. But the units or the spaces rather, are assigned. So you get a sense right here that part of the parking is actually covered, and what it's covering them is outdoor areas that belong to those units up there. And one of those units is M203. And it's where all the trees and the greenery is that you can see right there. And it's just beautifully planted, which you see in the inside video when we'll go into there as well. And now we'll continue by heading up the secondary stairway that connects all 3 living and work levels of this building, I should say. And I think this is really a great perspective of seeing the green space when you're up here too, because it's just so lush up here. It's just fantastic. So much different than when they bought it. Even though this building was built in 1907, they've maintained a lot of the character of it, and it's just a really elegant building, I think. It's very simple, but it's just been beautifully repurposed. Get a sense of the green space up here. And the original developers really wanted this to be a space for artists to get together and help each other out and support each other's businesses. And that's exactly what it's done. So here we are in the common corridor on the 2nd floor, which leads to M203. And we'll do another video slot. This is the workspace that's associated with M203. So what's cool about the configuration of this is that the living space and the workspace are actually 2 different spaces. So you can have people over to your business and not have them in your living space, which I think is a pretty interesting idea. So now we're just going to walk down to sort of a common seating area that they've put together, which I think is nice. You can just have sort of an impromptu little conversation with one of your neighbors. There is a elevator here in this building And then this is that stairway that we saw from where the mailboxes were when we were downstairs. And then we head back to the unit itself, and we'll see the inside of that in another video.